Hey, brothers and sisters. Happy that you're joining us today on this Palm Sunday, Passion Sunday. We start at the beginning of Holy Week, and this Sunday we always start with that entrance into the church with the palms, right? Remembering Jesus' own triumphal entrance into Jerusalem, and a really beautiful reality about this Sunday is we have kind of the real big highs and also real lows of the gospel. Right, Jesus' triumphal entrance into Jerusalem, which anticipates, the Messiah, right? And there's a really callback to a couple different prophecies that I want to talk about. But then there's also this low point that we hear at the end of the gospel, at the end of the liturgy of the Word. Beautiful to see the breadth of life, and it's important that we hold all of those when we hold our relationship with Jesus Christ. It's a very big one. Yeah. And so Jesus' triumphal entrance into Jerusalem calls back 3 prophecies. One is very particular. It's quoted in there from Zechariah chapter 9, about your king coming to you, humble and mounted on a donkey. Right? And we're familiar enough with that reality, familiar enough with that quote, right? But there's 2 others that it's referencing, or there's 2 others that I think I want to highlight, right? So one is Daniel 9, and Daniel 9 talks about how the Messiah will come, the Anointed One will come and save us, and in a certain time, right? And everyone's anticipating that. That time has arrived, and so Jerusalem is full of anticipation with this, right? So even though, right, they're celebrating Jesus here, we see still that anticipation of that prophecy still being played out later on in the gospel with Jesus when he's on trial, and the Pontius Pilate, right? He offers 2 different criminals to be freed. He offers Jesus of Nazareth as well as this Barabbas, and Barabbas is a really interesting word insofar as, like, if we split it up, Bar means son, right? So Bar, and then Abba is father, right? And so we have Jesus of Nazareth, right, son of the Father, and with this man who's got this name of son of the Father. And so it's really interesting kind of irony that's going on in that. And people pick Barabbas, right? He's this criminal, this one who's a political criminal. The people who, in a real way, like the people kind of wanted that to be the Messiah, not Jesus. But still, today we have this triumphal entrance in Jerusalem, and so we have Daniel 9, the prophecy, but then also Zechariah, as well as this point callback to Solomon. In 1 Kings, Solomon enters Jerusalem riding on a donkey, riding on King David's donkey, and this is really a callback to that. This is the last king that really entered Jerusalem, and now Jesus is entering Jerusalem. A really beautiful reality for us as we walk our life with Christ, walking through Lent and getting closer and closer to Easter. It's important that we know what's going on in the Scriptures. The more that we know, the more we can love, and also the more we know, the more we can kind of explain it to others. So, brothers and sisters, just an encouragement to keep on learning more about your faith. Right, we're coming here to this Holy Week. I encourage you to take a little bit more time to pray. Spend a little bit more time in Scriptures this week as we get closer and closer to the greatest feasts of the Church, the Triduum, Holy Thursday, Good Friday, of course, Easter. And so know my prayers for you as we get through this Holy Week, as we really celebrate it. Not just get through, but really pray into these mysteries. All right, God bless you.